Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now Ripple put out a huge announcement today. And it's bigger than most people think. And a lot of people are downplaying it. Other people are just fudding all over it. And the announcement's so big, it makes me even think about not selling some of my XRP in this next run-up to take profit. I might just sell some of my other altcoins instead. That's how big I actually think this is. And I'm going to take my time going through today's video. Normally, I just jump through announcements and I talk a little bit about each of them. But I wanted to make a video on this one announcement by itself. That's how big I think this actually is. So we're looking at XRP on the one-day chart, sitting here at 59 cents. It was a green day for XRP, but no major price movement. We're still waiting for that big catalyst to show up that's gonna send XRP. So Ripple plans to release a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar. This is huge. The token will be 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents, according to the company. But what David Schwartz says here is absolutely game-changing. We're going to have public audits on a monthly basis, hopefully by a top-tier accounting firm, and we'll disclose more on that later, said Schwartz. We're aiming for complete transparency. You know we'll do whatever we need to do to address those issues. Now, the reason that I think they're going in this direction is because a lot of people always point out how the transparency around Tether will lead to the fall of Tether at some point. And I think Ripple is going directly after Tether as well. But that's just my opinion. David goes on to say this also, a high-quality USD stablecoin on the XRP ledger with its decentralized exchange and features like issued currencies, auto-bridging that uses XRP as the native currency to facilitate trades between other assets, and the AMM will be a game changer for users and devs. Now, everybody said we got to have more building on the XRP ledger. I think this is bigger than any project that's going to come to the XRP ledger. This is bigger than most people even think it actually is. And anybody that's been holding XRP for a while now realizes this was talked about early on, but then it kind of drifted off and nobody talked about it anymore. Now it's all becoming fact, little by little. Now this stablecoin has not gone live yet. It's going to go live at a later date. But think about this stablecoin moving around the world like we see happening with XLM right now and USDC. The difference is this stablecoin is built by Ripple on the XRP ledger. So think about stablecoin to XRP to stablecoin. That's what I see playing out over time. And any transaction involving this stablecoin is also going to include XRP. Ripple plans to launch a USD pegged stablecoin backed by the US dollar. Now, this is what Brad Garlinghouse had to say. Institutions entering this space are finding success by partnering with compliant crypto-native players, and Ripple's track record and resiliency speaks for itself as we launch new products and acquire companies through multiple market cycles, Garlinghouse said. This move is also monumental for the XRP ledger community, driving more use cases, liquidity, and opportunities for developers and users. But take notice, his very first word was institutions, and he talks about them entering this space. Ripple President Monica Long believes introducing a new stablecoin will likely drive more adoption into the XRP ledger ecosystem. The stablecoin will be available for users on the XRP ledger and Ethereum. And Ripple notes that it has plans to expand the token to additional blockchains and protocols in the future. This is gonna be big. Wait and see. Why is the evaluation of some of your favorite ISO coins not moving? Stablecoin regulations will be a catalyst in the price action for projects such as XRP and XLM. Navin Gupta of Ripple suggested stablecoin regulations will move the price. And 3 days ago, this gentleman suggests no bank will hold a stablecoin until there's regulations surrounding them. This comes from Mr. Man.
To what the traditional experience is, where if you're launching a fund, you go to a government or a city and then bang, everything sort of gets set up for you, right? I think we'll get there in time.
One of the interesting ones that I think often kind of goes a bit unnoticed is as well fiat on and off ramps. So if you're a Goldman, currently you can't hold a stable coin to actually do anything in DeFi or on-chain. So once we have kind of, I guess, guidance and permission for banks to participate in the space, which I think is probably leaps and bounds ahead in the APAC region, then you'll be able to see more institutions come in because they won't have to worry about, what if the stablecoin depegs?
Take notice how he said, what if the stablecoin depegs? And we see that happen with Tether from time to time. But when you have an asset-backed stablecoin like what Ripple's creating, I don't think we're going to have to worry about this stablecoin depegging at all. And I think a lot of more people are going to push towards Ripple stablecoin and away from Tether over time. Plus, without regulations, we will not see any value on any of these ISO cryptocurrencies. Once regulations happen, that value is going to flood in like an overnight event. That's what I see playing out. What if the Ripple stablecoin is a global CBDC? Now, people right away started talking about this being a one world currency. But take a listen to what Jerome Powell says here.
Potentially fast and wide adoption of a global stablecoin, potentially a global currency governed only by the incentives of a private company.
And he said, driven by the incentives of a private company, a global currency. So is that what this is actually going to morph into over time? We're still too early on that, and it's just conspiracy theory right now. In 2024, the stablecoin market is predicted to reach a new record high driven by the launch of MiCA-regulated stablecoins. Once again, MiCA is going to be the driver all throughout the world. First, MiCA is going to start to go live in June. I think the US is already on that track right now. They have a stablecoin bill sitting on Biden's desk just waiting for a signature. We have seen it talked about multiple times by other senators and representatives as well. We are going to see stablecoin regulations come, and right after, we're going to see crypto regulations. 2024 is going to be a big year. Brad Garlinghouse, if you want to impact the most people and really put a dent in the universe, how do we reach 99%, not 1%? It's like I'm going to work with the major institutions, the major governments, and I'm going to introduce these technologies in such a way that they can have a broad impact on a broad cut of the population, the unbanked, the underbanked, in ways that I think are pretty profound. Like I always said, Ripple is going after the institutions and the governments of the world. So we know Ripple partnered with over 300 major banks, payment providers like MasterCard, financial software companies like Finastra, and large organizations that run this world, like the IMF, the World Economic Forum, and the BIS. We know they are partnered with multiple governments, some in which they made public, some in which they have not. We know they work in collaboration with the Digital Dollar Project, Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Euro Association. We know they are heavily focused on helping build this new digital infrastructure and that they have license in major jurisdictions globally. And now they announced they are making a stablecoin. You cannot tell me this was not all planned from the beginning. I think what we're seeing play out right now is everything that we ever talked about in the past, except the timeline was off. And now things are moving so much quicker today. But take notice, they're working with the Digital Dollar Project, Digital Pound Foundation, and Digital Euro Association. Is Ripple creating a one world currency? That could be what this is. And XRP will work as the bridge for that one world currency. But like I said, I'm speculating on that still. But if you look at all of this, this is massive. And it's coming together like everybody's been talking about for years now. Global Blockchain Association, impact of cryptocurrency adoption on government. Important subject highlights Ripple XRP as a transaction token. Transaction tokens are needed for exchanges between tokenized forms of value like stablecoins. You know, as tokenization picks up on the XRP ledger, there's going to be a lot of value there. And it's the same reason I always said multiple times, XRP does not need to be backed by gold or anything, because it's going to be moving the value of gold. It's going to be moving the value of so many things. You know, they plan on tokenizing every single thing around us. The mountains, the trees, the water, the air we breathe will be tokenized at some point. Everything of value. And XRP is going to be moving that value. And people still think XRP is never going to break $1. It's like, come on, do you not see the big picture yet? Now, I mentioned this in a video yesterday, and I got DMs about this. Rich, stop lying to your followers. Nothing's going on with FedNow. Well, now we know for sure it absolutely is. Uphold publicly confirms using FedNow for bank deposits. Uphold says, fact, if you reside in the United States and your bank works with FedNow or real-time payments, you can instantly withdraw your XRP to USD on Uphold. And look, FedNow is expanding out even more. Cross River Bank, one of Ripple's oldest partners, and Trustly are expanding their collaboration with instant payments through FedNow and Coinbase. This following right after the reveal of Uphold using the FedNow service. And FedNow is just getting started. It's going to be everywhere, and it's going to expand so quick all throughout the United States. And you know what? Ripple is at the heart of all of it, if not directly, through partners of Ripple. And let me go back for a second. So we know the digital dollar, digital euro, digital pound is all working with Ripple. And Ripple already also has rails set up all throughout BRICS as well. So it would make sense now for XRP to become the world's bridge currency. I also talked about unified ledger for faster payments. Here's the IMF talking about it as well. And you know, everybody's telling you what's coming, but so many people in the XRP community are just fudding all over XRP all of a sudden. You know, are they just trying to shake everyone out at this point? It makes no sense. This is the moment we have been waiting for since we bought our XRP years ago. And now all of a sudden, everybody's jumping ship. That does not make sense to me at all. You know, everything we ever talked about is now becoming fact. XRP is going to become the world's bridge currency. And I think Ripple may have just started working on creating the world's reserve currency. That's stablecoin backed by US dollars. Think about it. Everything right now is pushing towards everyone trying to de-dollarize the United States. Ripple creates a stablecoin backed by US dollars, which could easily be accepted all around the world. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I'm trying to show you where this could all be going at the same time. But I showed you all the facts of what's going on right now. You either see how big this actually is and you continue holding your XRP, or you could sell your XRP and go chase whatever's pumping 20-30% right now. I plan on holding XRP for the long term. But until it all happens, you gotta stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I wanna thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.